Our first experience with Crossroads, my mom told us about financial peace. And I remember thinking like, oh, Mom, this doesn't even look like a real church. And we came in, and I mean, it was just great. It was really good. It was eye-opening. And I think the way we were dealing with money before that definitely was messed up. Financial Peace is the Dave Ramsey, like financial, spiritual planning to kind of help us plan a budget and just figure out what we're doing with our money and all that kind of stuff.
I'm the spender. He's more of the saver, but I don't think that we were managing our money well. I think there was an issue with trust in God with our money. I feel like a lot of decisions that we made down to tithing and things like that and budgeting, we were scared to tithe or scared to put so much money aside because then we thought we wouldn't have enough money to do the things we need or the things that we wanted and things like that.
Just that fear of like, man, we can barely get by with what we have, so how can I give even more? I think that's kind of why I'm a saver now, because I'm just afraid. I don't want to spend this. I don't want to go out to eat for lunch at work or anything. I want to just pack or I might not eat at all or whatever the situation is. Even though now, like, it's in the account.
Like, we can eat.
but it still just scares me a little bit.
When we made that commitment, I wrote down a number, which was $18,000, which for us sounded like $1 million. It felt like $1 million. And then he said, I said, well, what were you thinking? And he said 20,000. But
I don't know what calculator I was using.
But we felt like, okay, well, God gave us that number for a reason. We were really excited, and we really had every intention to make that dollar amount. We started thinking of, okay, what are extra things we can do to make money, to make sure that we fulfill our commitment and things like that. We had the Obsessed journey. We started talking about our I'm in commitment. And we were not where we should have been in the plan by then. We had hoped to be much closer. I don't even know how things kind of fell off, but we were encouraged, though, through that Obsessed journey to get back on track with our tithing.
That fire kind of got reignited in us to like, all right, we're just gonna do something. And at the same time, Jasmine had started this new budget app, and as she was going through it, in the car, she was saying, you know, we have plenty of money extra, even if we gave this commitment. And that's how messed up I feel like we were with our money at the time, that we didn't even realize we had extra. And I have no idea what we were doing with it.
And there's just been a lot of things, though. I feel like even the times we've struggled financially through our marriage, God has always been there, and he's always shown us favor. We've never wanted for anything. Cameron may skip a lunch because he wants to, but he's never had to skip a meal. We've never, not had what we need. But I think it started with our heart, and I think that's what God sees is our heart, and that's what he wants.
Yeah, I think the feeling before we made that commitment was fear and guilt, because we made a commitment. We want to honor that commitment, but we were not taking up our end of that bargain. And in that moment, like I honestly felt relief, and it felt like God was telling me, like, I'm not happy that you are giving money, but I'm happy that you are willing to take a step to get closer to me.